Everyone, my name is Shamli, and today I am going to teach you about classroom management in terms of cooperative and collaborative classroom and its arrangement. Firstly, what is classroom management? It refers to the wide variety of skills and techniques that a teacher uses to keep student organized, focused, orderly, and attentive on task and academically productive during a class. It is defined as the method and strategies an educator uses to maintain a classroom environment that is conducive to student success and learning. Now, importance of classroom management. Firstly, it helps in creating a positive learning environment where all the students can learn together. It helps in better student engagement. It builds positive teacher-student relationship. It helps in learning and prepare them for skills. It prevent conflicts and promote positive peer culture. It helps in holistic development of the child, and a proper classroom management helps the child to grow and learn more. There are six key components of classroom management. First, establishment of clear learning goals. Second, forming routines, that is daily schedule. And third, establishing clear classroom rules and communicating the consequences of the student action. The next is correction and discipline, in which students should be well informed about the consequences of their action when violating classroom rules and regulation. The fifth is encouragement and praisal, which involves actively rewarding students' thoughts through verbal praise or small incentives like treat or short breaks for their attentiveness and participation. And the lastly, consistency, which is very important. Now, moving on the strategies for a better classroom management, and these are setting the stage, which includes building relationship with the student, then establishing clear expectations like creating clear rules and procedures for behavior, routine, and interaction, and also exhibit positive behavior. The second is creating a dynamic learning environment, which include use of diverse teaching methods relevant to daily life experiences, and it should also offer choice and ownership. My addressing challenge like doing proactive interventions and also focus on solutions, communicating effectively, and support. Now, moving on the next topic, cooperative learning. It is an instructional method in which students work in a small group to achieve a common learning goals with the guidance of their teacher. It offers students the possibility to learn by applying knowledge in an environment more similar to the one that they will encounter in their future. Cooperative learning is a learning process in which students get opportunity to learn by themselves in a group in a cooperative environment by forming teams which consist of small number of students having different level of ability and use a variety of learning activities to improve their understanding of subject and share information among themselves, and which helps each other for acquiring the required knowledge and important skills. The example is think pair share technique. As a teacher, plays an important role in ensuring cooperative learning by developing a positive classroom environment, encouraging polite and respectful behavior of the students towards other, organizing collaborative groups and assigning academic tasks and develop cooperative climate in the classroom. They also determine the number of students who will be assigned to each group. Teacher also observe the performance of the students in the group. They also determine the educational and behavioral objective of the task, plan the arrangement of the room for the upcoming group oriented task. They prepare material for the distribution, determine the role for the group members, monitor and assist and evaluate each group performance. In small groups, students can share strength and also develop their weaker skills. They develop their interpersonal skills. They learn to deal with conflicts. When cooperative groups are guided By clear objectives, students engaged in numerous activities that improve their understanding of subject explored. In order to create an environment in which cooperative learning can take place, the three things are very necessary. First, students need to feel safe but also challenged. Second, group need to be small enough that everyone can contribute. Third, and most important, the task students work together on must be clearly defined and should be clearly communicated. Now, moving on the key elements of cooperative learning. First is positive interdependence, also known as shrink or swim together. It includes collaborative tasks in which each student's success is tied to the success of the group. It encourages mutual support and resilience. Second is individual accountability, in which each member must be accountable for contributing a fair share of the work towards the group goal. Performance of each individual must be assigned and result given back to the group. Each student has a specific role or responsibility within the group which result into the sense of accountability and contribution. Third is to promote interaction. It includes grouping strategies, group activities, face-to-face interaction which encourages active listening, questioning, and clarifying understanding. It also encourages collaboration with different peers and help them, support them, encourage, and praise each other's effort. Third is interpersonal and small grouping skills, which include basic teamwork skills involving completing tasks, communicating, decision making, managing conflicts, and appreciating group members. Fourth is social skill development, which includes cooperative learning, which provides opportunity for the student to develop social skills such as communication, active listening, and conflict resolution. And the last is grouping processing, typically 3 to 6 students with diverse learning style and background and ability. It includes open communication and respectful decision. Some strategies which are used to create a cooperative learning classroom. Number one, round table. Students sit in a circular manner around a round table and each student responds turn by turn to the asked question. Second, think, pair, share. In this, think teacher asks a question and students are given a specific time to think about it. Then pair. After that, they turn to their partners and share their response, and share responses of the students are shared within the group. Third, circle the SEG. Class is divided into team of 4 5 students with a SEG explaining a concept. The SEG share knowledge with the student who ask question and write down their answers. The student then return to their teams and explain what they learned from the SEG and compare their notes. Fourth, gallery walk. The instructor assign a topic to a group who uses a concept map to express their understanding. The group present their product with a spokesperson. The team member then go on a gallery walk and the spokesperson answer any query made by the group members. Fifth is three-step interview. Pair of students are formed and the teacher asks question ask the student to read the matter in advance. In this, the student is interviewed by the other student. The roles are reversed and interview is conducted again, and same question is asked in similar nature. Then the learning team comprises of two pairs, wherein the student, after conducting the information, share the insight with each other. Sixth is just law technique. Students are divided into small groups of 4 5 students and they are given activity of learning about something. Each student of the group is assigned a task, and when all the teammates complete their respective task, they are given back to their group and systematic report is generated on the topic. Now, moving to the next topic, which is collaborative learning. Collaborative learning involves group of students and teachers collaborating on joint intellectual efforts. In this, group of students participate together to complete a task or solve an issue. It helps the student to actively engage in the processing of new information by putting group efforts instead of using memorization techniques. It helps them to reframe new ideas, understanding of the subject. Now, the role of teacher in collaborative learning. Forming groups and helping students with good environment and activities, giving opportunities and tasks that promote collaborative learning, structure the group in such a way that it involves diversity, offer resource and study material to the student and conduct assessment of the students in the group. The basic element of cooperative learning is same as collaborative learning. The only difference is group estimate evaluating. In this, group members discuss how well they are achieving their goals and maintaining effective working relationship and describe what member action are helpful and not helpful and make decision about what behaviors to continue to bring the change. Strategies for collaborative learning. Number one, think, pair, share. This is the most common type of collaborative learning in which the student work independently before and then they engage in discussion in such a way that it exchange information and ideas among themselves. Then, fishbowl debate. Three groups of learners are formed. One supports the topic, other oppose the topic, and the middle group record the responses and thoughts. Third number is team based learning. The teacher divide learners into groups and assign tasks. After completing the task, they take a group level quiz. Based on the answers, they identify which member answered the questions. Now, what is classroom arrangement? It is the physical setup of a school classroom, including the layout of the chairs, tables, and materials. Teacher often use a sitting chart and a paid professional to choose the correct arrangement for the class. Classroom sitting arrangement plays a vital role in student learning, engagement level, and overall success of the class. Sitting can influence how comfortable students feel to participate in activities. For a better classroom arrangement, it includes moving furniture, changing or putting up display, rearrangement of sitting, and grouping students. Some ideas for classroom setup include using physical, flexible sitting, setting up differential stations, experimenting with desk setup, prioritizing organization, creating a library, and creating a welcoming environment for the students with diverse need. Classroom arrangement and sitting arrangement is very important. Classroom sitting arrangement affects student learning, motivation, participation, and teacher student and student student relationship. Instructional communication theory suggests that sitting arrangement in classroom can impact communication, interaction, motivation level, and focus of the student. Some research indicate that classroom setups shape instructor pedagogy, activity choices, and student behavior. Roundtable sitting arrangement lead to active learning activities and provide learning outcomes. Students prefer more flexible sitting arrangements such as mobile versus fixed chair. Spaces designed in student centered manner because sitting is very important in a classroom. It should focus on the knowledge construction and collaboration and it can support student learning. Instructor can modify sitting arrangement and alignment that helps to maximize the student learning. For creating a cooperative learning environment for students with learning disability. Creating a cooperative learning environment for individuals with learning disability involves fostering inclusivity, providing varied instructional method, and promoting collaboration. Utilize diverse teaching material, encourage peer support, and offer flexible assessment to accommodate different learning styles. Regular communication with students and their support network is crucial for personalized assistance and adapting strategies as needed. For building a collaborative learning environment for individuals with learning disability involves fostering teamwork, leveraging technologies, and promoting a supportive atmosphere. It includes small group activities, technology integration, utilizing technology tools and apps that support collaborative learning, then peer treating, regular reflection and feedback should be there. Inclusive assignment should be given, individualized support should be there. By incorporating these strategies, one can create a collaborative learning environment that address the unique need of individuals with learning disability and promote a sense of teamwork and shared achievement. Arrangement of learning environment for children with learning disability or special needs include designing an effective learning environment for children is very important. Some method is physical environment, instructional material, individualized workstations, visual support, clear communication should be there, differentiate instruction, supportive classroom culture should be promoted, professional development and training program should be there. It should be remembered that flexibility and individualization are the key component in creating an effective learning environment for children with learning disability or special needs. Regularly assessing and adjusting the environment based on the evolving needs of the student is also important. A well structured classroom management and collaborative learning environment is crucial for several reasons. It promotes effective communication, fosters a sense of community, and enhance student engagement. Additionally, cooperative learning arrangement encourages teamwork, critical thinking, and problem solving skills. Also, preparing students for real world collaboration and social interaction. And effective classroom arrangement, whether sitting arrangement or arrangement of the material, is very important as it helps the student to learn more and feel comfortable. Overall, these elements contribute to positive and productive learning atmosphere and maximize the educational experience for the student. That's all for this session. Thank you.